hoodies. We've got 60 new black hoodies in, and next week I'm going to be picking up about 50 white hoodies with the new logo. So the black hoodies are with the original logo, and the white hoodies will be with the new logo that you see at the start of our streams ever since we moved over to the Lodge Mahal. Both hoodies will be the same price, $40. DQ with a pair of trays. Pierre gets out of the way. Back over to Fred Flintstone. This could be our first DQ versus Flintstone matchup. Ren calls, as does Bones. Let's go to the flop four ways, 10-10-9. And trips for Fred Flintstone. Makes a little wager, 75. Ren has two pair. Calls, as does DQ. DQ looking to spike a 3-ball corner pocket.
That would be Max Payne. A one-way ticket to Stackville if that happens. Kind of want to see it. Does not come on the river, 6 of diamonds.
So trips with the ace kicker is going to be good enough for Flintstone.
Goes for a little bit of milky value. Ren makes the call with his 9s. The 9s are not going to be good enough, and ship it over to Fred. Back-to-back pots for him.
No, yeah, that figurine is Doctor Who. It is not a figurine of DQ. That could be.
Although, don't put it past DQ.
Yeah.
He does have his own bobblehead. I think he's brought that on the felt before.
Yes, Racer Nerd was having some fun with the free alcoholic beverages on the counter, as we all were. Trey raises to 100. Fred Flintstone 3-bet to 425, and DQ with his pocket 10s. Is he just going to call here, or is he going to go for a raise? Looks like he's going to raise it on up to 1150. Over to Trey. He'll fold. This is kind of what I've been hoping for, a DQ versus Fred Flintstone matchup.
Got your wish, Rick. Only thing we're missing is a little bit of Viper tonight.
Ooh, that would be a
but he
trifecta.
He took the private jet someplace private.
And here we go. We're going to see a flop. Fred Flintstone way behind.
In position, 1 over.
It's a 7, but DQ Seti Maggette. Let's listen in.
Fred's not folding, too. DQ's going to c-bet here, and I don't think Fred's folding with the 7, backdoor spades, maybe runner straight as well, and DQ's going to make him pay for it, $1,400, and Fred quickly grabbing calling chips, quickly, and here we go.
Yellow chip is $1,000, folks. Here we go to the turn. Seti Maggette for DQ.
Let's get a little bit some. Let's get a sweat here.
There's the king. So now an open-ended straight draw for Fred.
We might get it in. This might get in right here. DQ sitting here. What does this man have? Goes for 2,000. The straight now gets there. Broadway out there.
Fred contemplating.
Jack 9.
Wife Wilma at home.
Worried.
Call. We're going to see a river. Max Payne right here on this card. No. DQ boats up.
Snap all in from DQ. If you're Fred, now you got to send the Jack 7 to bed.
Of course.
He's thinking about it. He doesn't want you, but
let's see playing DQ for a flush draw that went awry.
Everything is out there. Fred has put in a decent amount of his stack already, so doesn't want to surrender.
Huge pot. Two pair for Fred, and he's going to fold. DQ. Picks up a gigantic pot.
And looks like Fred is going for the reload.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Building soon.
It's King Kai, yeah, King Kai with the hot tub full of soup.
Looks like we have the 5, 10, 25, 50, 100, 200.
Wow.
On.
I thought about King Kai as I went to Ping Pang Pong in the Gold Coast in Vegas. They gave me a bowl of hot and sour soup that was King Kai size. Who can eat that much soup?
King Kai.
Uh-oh, back to DQ and Fred Flintstone. Here we go. King 4 versus King 10.
DQ in another strong position here against Fred. Fred raising it on up, and DQ not the one to shy away from a gunfight.
996, both players whiff, but a quick bet by Fred Flintstone. Bets 1,900.
Gloves are off on table 11.
Under the lights, and DQ will fold. Fred Flintstone says, Max Payne. There's the King 4.
Shows it to him. Trying to rile DQ up a little bit.
DQ doesn't get riled.
You know, he doesn't like to be showing up like that, though, so he's going to try and look for his revenge at a later date. Ren puts on the $100 straddle.
Rocket Box, the overtime number tonight, 450. 450 likes on it before 10:30. And we're currently sitting at 136. Got some work to do.
John C. I have a seat available on the 125 kilo. John C. on the 125 kilo.
DQ says 475 to play, and Fred, of course, makes the call. Ren's going to go duck hunting. Is it duck season? Perhaps. Let's see. Not tonight.
10 Queen 5 Skittles.
Everybody whiffs. Ace high in the lead.
Pair of deuces. Still a pair.
That's correct.
There's the 10 ball. So now, pair of deuces vaults to the lead, 47% chance to win.
Maybe it is duck season after all. No sets, but still good.
Fred bets 700 and the Ducks fold. And it's back to Fred and DQ.
Just what we thought would happen.
Oh, the 6 ball. Corner pocket, 2 pair. Fred is going to check. Check, check. Recently acquired 2 pairs. Boy. I did go for dim sum, Gary. You were absolutely right.
Where? Did you go for dim sum?
Ping pong pong. Nakia mentioning how great it was to meet the people of Chatsville. It was. Again, my favorite part was seeing the people who, when they're introduced, they say, "You're a racer nerd," and they hug each other. "You're Sharon." It was just a great moment. You had to be there, and we'll do it again next year.
Poobah likes this lineup, saying probably the top 5 lineup of all time. It's a damn good one. Go ahead and pat myself on the back. It's okay. Could always be better. It's hard being the dispatcher. All these gentlemen lives some high-profile lives. People have got schedules and commitments.
Memo to anybody on the stream: do not be late for the stream. Lucas showed up 20 minutes late.
Fabio
could not make it on the stream because we had to fill the seat.
I had Fabio in this game because Fabio and Trey have history. If you recall from the 25-50 game, when Trey went blast off on the turn, double bets, overpots the turn, 2x, and then binks the straight. Fabio wanted revenge and then showed up a half hour late. I said, sorry, sir, you're bumped to the alternate list. 1.5 for DQ with the best hand. Kings and nines better than kings and threes.
Johan, no need to apologize.
I don't know if the word fold was actually in the dictionary back in the Bedrock times, because Fred seems confused.
But the chips that they played with back then were really heavy, made of stone.
And balls of steel. 1,500. Looks like Fred's going to donate this 1,500, I think. I think he's going to make this call. Probably thinking that DQ is just itching to turn over a bluff right back in Fred's face. DQ not saying a word, just sitting there stoic, statue-like. It's not every day that DQ doesn't say a word, keeps his mouth shut, but he indeed gets paid. 2 pair is good.
And these two are just like prize fighters, just going toe-to-toe. 517 in the live chat, crossed over the 500 mark. Thank you on a Saturday night. Having some fun there. You see the cumulative winnings. Fred Flintstone now is throwing a rather large dinner party. Zach and Trey fold. High gets out of the way, as does Pierre. Fred Flintstone with Jack 10. Haven't seen a whole lot. Earlier we saw a lot of DQ and Fred going mano a mano. Haven't seen it in a while. Maybe this is the hand.
This is the hand, Rick. Get excited. Put on your hat. Get comfortable. Got a Bronco hat, huh?
Yeah, I got that. My wife got it for me. Took her for a little ride in the Bronco. Ace 10-8. Couple of hearts.
Keep that to yourself.
Pair of tens.
Get a room. Ride in the Bronco. I mean, Trey's not going to be the only one having nightmares. I'm not going to be able to sleep after that. Barf back to the bunker, please. 850 over to Fred. Fred's got the best hand. DQ here waiting for his opportunity to stick it back at Fred. This is not going to be the one. Pot brewing. 3.6. Will DQ fire the double barrel? Does not. Like to see a check back here from Fred, but that's just not in his nature. Whenever the door is open, he's reaching and firing. And DQ has to wave the white flag here. Hates to fold. You can just see the agony. How can I win this pot? What am I going to do? There's basically no avenue or path to that, but he's reaching for the sunflowers, and close your eyes. Oh, no.
He's making his move. DQ.
3.2, going for it, putting the pressure on Fred. Fred only does have a pair of 10s, so this may indeed get through, but it's a dangerous path to be on late on a Saturday night. Table 11.
Under the lights! Extra emphasis, because this could be huge right here. I don't think Fred is going anywhere.
Hand of the night nominee.
Reaching for chips.
Couple plums. Eating healthy in the neighborhood makes the call.
I knew he wasn't going anywhere.
DQ needs to rip river here. Telling a story. The line doesn't make a lot of sense. Bet large on the flop. Check raises the turn. Pot is now bloated. 10K in the middle. 6 of hearts on the river. If DQ wants to win now, it's all in. This is not enough. You see Fred a little bit worried. That's not enough.
What did he bet?
Small.
1,800.
That's not enough against a man like Fred who's put in this much money. It's not enough. I'm surprised Fred's taking this long. Like, for 1.8, he's gonna call. There's no chance that Fred folds here. If he folds here, I will be stunned. I'll walk out of the booth, and you might have to do overtime by yourself. I might call it early. $1,800.
Could get a little suspicious on the smaller bet.
$1,800.
That's what's going through his mind
This
right
pot's
now.
at $10,000 now, 11.8.
Maybe
You have second pair. I know the flush gets there, the straight gets there, the ace B2, but for $1,800, when you invested this much money, you need to pay this off and see what this man has. Makes the call. He's making the call. 0% chance he folds. 0% chance. 0% chance he makes the fold.
But what he's thinking is,
How good does this water taste?
DQ, if he goes all in,
I
he
know
probably
it's-
has nothing. But if he wants me to call him, he bets something like 1,800.
It's milky. It's milky. But Fred Flintstone, he lives in bedrock. He milks cows and animals all day long. This is not going to
He
get.
milks dinosaurs.
Yeah, sure.
I don't, man.
No chance he folds. You think
Interesting bet.
You think
by
he's going to
DQ.
fold? I'll give you.
I
I'll give
don't
you
think
3 to
he's-
1 on a
I
sandwich.
don't think he's folding.
3 to 1 on a sandwich.
He says it's not very
3 to
much.
1. Deal or no deal
let's
right now.
Let's listen to what he's saying. Makes the call.
Pay him.
Shows the 10. Sweeps 13,600 to Wilma, Pebbles, and Dino.
Yeah, blocker bet doesn't get through. David Perry does make a good point. He did fold a set earlier, but that was against Ren and not against DQ. Whole different story, whole different background, whole different table image. For 1,800 on a pot that large, there's no chance you're folding that river even with the pair of 10s. Fred Flintstone Knight just got even better. He's now over the 20K marker. He might need a wheelbarrow for the amount of cash that he's bringing home tonight.
6, $500 buy-in, 500K guarantee. We're going to smash that. It's with Rounders in San Antonio, combination tournament. First time we've done that with our friends from San Antonio. And we'll play down to 9 here on Sunday, and they'll do the same at Rounders, and everybody will come to, the remaining 18 players will come to the lodge on Monday, and we'll figure out the winner, and we'll stream the final table live on a delay.
That's happened in there's never any like, hey, give me money for sex. It's just like, this is too good to be true. Just like, yeah. I think there's a lot of moments where it's like, they're looking to have a good time, and they're scoping out people for something. And some of the time they're just like, hey, I'm just feeling it. And some of the time they have an angle. They have it in the back.
Fred Flintstone with 9-10 suited, a hand I love to play. DQ wakes up with deuce 4 of diamonds. Diamonds here on the flop. We could see fireworks high with the big slick. Says, I got a good hand. Good starter. 38. There's a diamond. So now we have 2 diamond draws. Didn't realize the flop had already come out. My bad. 2 diamond draws. Both Flintstone and DQ have it.
That's not my style. So.
Bet is 2,100. DQ may be just calling. Diamond here, folks. Max Payne.
Also 5-ball.
No diamond. Trips for Fred Flintstone. It's his night. Puts out a bunch of bananas.
It's a lot of banana.
4,000 in banana.
Fresh, ripe bananas. Slice them up for breakfast. Put them in your yogurt. Maybe on top of your French toast. But send those cards into the muck. It's 4 high. Night. Fred's night continues. Building keeps over there.
Not that focus like woman here. You can afford one.
Jimmy B says it's always a great stream when Skull and Rick have a little banter. Thanks. Thank you.
So you want to take that bet? It's 3,000?
I had other else than that.
Bet he's going to win more than 3,000.
Joking. Visit thelodgelive.com. I make the lineups for these games. So get in contact with me and you can find yourself on table 11.
Under the lights.
Under the what?
Under the lights.
Under the what?
I only do it twice.
Under the lights!
You're crazy. You're on.
I like you, man. But you're crazy.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
Hope I didn't blow anybody's eardrums out. Small chance that I did, but you know what? It's late. There's no more coffee. Only good vibes and bluffs available tonight. As DQ a little steamed up, we got a little bit of a steamer. A little bit steamy. Makes the call with King 4 of diamonds.
Thank you, Buy Litecoin, for the subscribe. We appreciate it. King Queen 9, Skittles, pair of kings, pair for DQ, pair of queens, and a straight jaw for Fred Flintstone. 5 ball. 700 is the bet. From DQ, Fred Flintstone probably not going anywhere. Calls it. Here's the river. Another 5. So DQ's going to get some money back from Flintstone. Just a question of how much he can extract. $1,600 is the bet from DQ.
Will Fred be able to get away tonight?
Wow, this will be interesting. If he gets away from this one, much smaller pot.
Got away. Fred locked in tonight. Not making many mistakes. Definitely giving the action, but making some correct laydowns and not paying DQ off on that one.
Pats, I like it. I like it. Good stuff, Ann.
Look at this leaderboard. See this leaderboard right here?
Yep.
It's a beatdown.
Fred winning about what Trey is losing.
It's a beatdown. Turn off the lights, turn this place into a parking lot.
If this were a title fight, it would be stopped.
You already called a knockdown there. You were announcing a boxing match after that 7-deuce debacle. Ooh.
And didn't I have a sandwich bet? Well, you didn't take it. Flintstone winning more than 2K.
Yeah, there's no bet.
That would have been a lock of the year.
I wanted 3K and you got scared and you got your little pacifier in your mouth and cried all night
take 3K.
just for an extra 3. Oh, now you
I'll
want.
take 3K.
Yeah, with 15 minutes in the stream. Go fuck yourself.
Oh my God!
15
Where did that
minutes.
come from?
Rubbing it in,
Jesus.
and you say I'm a sandbagger.
I hope the kids are asleep.
Yeah, they're sleeping overtime.
That was
Now you'll take the bet,
that
please.
was an incredibly harsh reaction.
Bullshitter. Please. Trying to, and you always say that I wiggle you out of sandwich bets, and you said that.
My goodness. Somebody hit a nerve there. God almighty. Came with the F-bomb at 11:16 p.m.
It's late. It's late. If the kids are up, I apologize. All the adults can handle it. You can handle it. You got thick skin, but you're not getting a free sandwich out of me that easy. Shame on you for even suggesting shenanigans. Let's go, Islanders. I hate the Lightning. Fred Flintstone continues to bulldoze all. Yeah, you can hit that. I know you're itching if you can find it. There it is. Good for you.
Boy, That escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Oh my goodness.
I apologize. I'm sorry. Rick, you don't deserve that.